It's not the easiest thing to open with one hand. Welcome, everyone, to something I haven't done in quite a while. It's mail time and Q&A. I have questions, I have boxes. We're gonna do the things that you normally do with those things. So yesterday I was up until like 5 a.m. finishing up the Brandon Tan video, which if you haven't seen, please do yourself a favor, do me a favor. Go check it out. It's probably one of my favorite videos that I've ever produced on the channel and kind of represents a direction that I would like to move in going forward, but it did take me days and days of editing to actually put this together, so you know, it's a little bit more difficult to fit this type of video in with a daily upload schedule, but things are in the works that might make that a little bit more possible. So let's kick it off with this package. Oh, I thought it was gonna be open right there, but you know, it's open over here. It's the first edition reversal mug. Shout out to the homie Reversal. I'll see you soon, dude. I think these might still be available, so you know, if you want to support a fellow Pokemon Go content creator, go check them out. I guess this will be question number 1, since I just sort of answered it. Will you be making any more documentaries like the Brandon Tan one? It was amazing, by the way. Well, thank you, Soul Punk Spice. Yeah, I mean, I would absolutely love to. Like I said, it's the type of content that I want to start doing a little bit more of, but it's also the type of content that requires me to sit here for days at a time and not upload regularly, which kind of works against the YouTube algorithm and the way that things go being a content creator when you're working on your own. But the answer is yes, absolutely. I would like to do a lot more content in that style, and if there's any interesting people in the Pokemon Go community that you would like to learn more about, go ahead, leave it in a comment. I'm taking suggestions. Next box. It's that new Progress Daily. Oh dude, there's a lot of it in here. Yo! I got the Reversal mug, I got the John Hill Progress Daily. I gotta put one of these on. Whoa. Nice. So hey, this is a perfect transition into my next question, which is a question from Elijah Watts. Shout out to Elijah Watts. Who is my favorite non-Pokemon Go YouTuber? The answer is Casey Neistat, all-time favorite, but I've given that answer before, so how about another favorite YouTuber of mine? John Hill, skateboarder, entrepreneur, creator of Progress Daily clothing. Definitely a cool guy, and I hear he's on his way out to LA. What is this, a record? Oh, it's not. It's not a record. Dear Nick, I'm writing to say a huge thank you for the amazing and quality content you've produced across the year. Just want to say a shout out to the Wellington Pokemon Go community for the great rating that goes on with everyone. Samuel, Alan, and this one came with a question. As someone who is still a way off of level 40, what do you think about saving Pokedex evolutions and doing them all at once? I'm working on this for Gen 3, as I hope to get a max of 4,000 XP per evolution under a Lucky Egg during an XP event. Though with Gen 3 being done in waves, do you think it would be better to wait for all of Gen 3 to appear, or to do it by wave? P.S. S. Please find enclosed an original drawing of you as a thank you / Christmas gift. This is awesome. Samuel, thank you so much for the drawing, and to answer your question, I mean, I think it's a great idea. Definitely maximizes the XP you're getting out of Lucky Eggs. If you're playing on a budget, it's absolutely the way to go. As far as saving up from different waves, I guess that would just depend on how many eggs you want to use. If you want to do all your Pokedex entries under 1 egg, definitely save them all up. But if you're planning on using multiple eggs anyway, you might as well just do as many evolutions as you can per egg. Anytime you have enough evolutions to do 1 egg, just do it. Thanks, man. Oh, what? Shining Celebi. This is literally graded shiny Celebi. Dear Nick, I followed your channel since it blew up upon the official release of Pokemon Go. The game is much more interesting and better running now than it used to be. I agree. From Pokemon Professor, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's first edition. It's graded. and it's my favorite Pokemon. Next question. What do you think Dratini's exclusive move will be for the next Community Day? Well, we have some options. I think Thunder or Thunderbolt has been tossed around in the community quite a bit. That's an interesting possibility. I know that Draco Meteor is in the game's code, so it would be cool to kind of see that make a debut. Dragon Breath, if they bring back Dragon Breath as a legacy move, that would be awesome too. But I will say with Draco Meteor, with all the moves, honestly, with Dratini for Community Day, it would really make sense if it could keep that move as it evolves up into Dragonite, because if you catch a Dratini with like a move like Draco Meteor, what are you really honestly going to do with it? You need Draco Meteor on your Dragonite for it to really be special. So hopefully, unlike with this first Community Day, when you evolve Dratini from Community Day, I hope it'll keep the special move. Time Chop. Dear Nick, I've been watching your trainer tips videos and subscribed to your channel for over a year now. Starting this past June, I've been a part of a small mobile app development team whose mission is to help solo or duo cooks eat healthy, complete meals. We've created a meal planning app called Time Chop that just launched on the App Store. Time Chop, Time Chop. I got the Time Chop hat and the Time Chop shirt. Hecka branded today. Thanks for thinking of me, Time Chop and Reikley? I hope I'm saying that right. You guys know I'm a terrible cook. What are the good and bad of earning a living doing something you enjoy? And was this something you planned to achieve, or did it just happen? Well, honestly, it kind of just happened. I mean, the good thing is that you're doing something you enjoy. The bad thing is that making that into work can kind of make you enjoy it less. But I would so much rather earn a living doing something I enjoy than be stuck doing something that I hate. I think the key is to kind of give yourself breaks, like I have done recently, especially when you're feeling kind of burnt out, you're getting tired of what you're doing, feeling creatively exhausted depending on what it is. Absolutely, doing something you enjoy is way more enjoyable than doing something you don't, right? Yo, Bucks, Mont. Where's that? Nick, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, my son Henry 3D printed you some Sandshrew figures you opened on a previous mail time. Since then, I started Bucks Montgomery County Pokemon GO Discord group in the suburbs of Philadelphia. Over the summer, our server grew to a peak of 1,400 members. Nice. I thought the pin number was appropriate. I don't know if you can see this, but it's 251. That's Celebi's number in the Pokedex. That's awesome. When you read this, can you say, trust the cones? Question from Dark Matter Wolf. Favorite McDonald's chicken nugget dipping sauce? I don't know when the last time I actually had chicken nuggets at McDonald's was, but I always used to get barbecue and sweet and sour and kind of like dip in both. Is that weird? I liked it. Sweet. I got another Celebi. Dear Nick, my name is Ryan and I'm a filmmaker from outside of Cleveland, Ohio. If you remember, I sent you the Mimic you had a while back. No worries on the package being opened late. I was just happy you did. Did end up going to Japan. Spent a month there, everywhere from Tokyo to Yokohama, Ishinomaki, Fujisawa. Nice. I saw this little Celebi figurine in one of the shops in Denden Town in Osaka and thought you'd appreciate it. They love their Pokemon in Japan. Yes, they do. Which is why I'm so excited to go back. Thank you, Ryan, man. I'll definitely check out some of your videos from Japan. I'm glad you had a good time. You know, on the subject of filmmaking, this question is, what advice do you have for people who are looking into doing cinematography as a hobby or a future career opportunity? And honestly, is that right? Honestly, my advice is, just do it. Get a camera and start doing it. Start shooting. If this is something you want to do, go for it. I mean, that's the best way to get experience, really, and the best way to find out if you even enjoy doing something. So, grab a camera, start shooting, and try to guess what the heck this is. Did I open it from the wrong end? Oh, Oh no, that's filler. A Velcro strap. Oh, it's for flying the drone, like in the rain. Nice. Is this upside down? Is this upside down, or is this just bad luck? Did I just curse myself? How many years bad luck is that? There wasn't a note in that one though. But thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, one last question. What do you think about Brandon having alternate Pokemon Go accounts even though it's against terms of service? Oh, is this really the video where I want to talk about that? I guess we're talking about that. Here's the thing. It is against terms of service. This has kind of been like a hot topic lately. Pokemon Master Holly did a video about it, and with raiding being like the main activity in Pokemon Go that a lot of people are partaking in, I mean, it's a common thing to see people show up with multiple phones, multiple devices. It is against the terms of service, but it's kind of a gray area, and my stance on it depends on how you're using your multiple accounts. Obviously, in the old gym system, we had gym shaving, where people would use accounts of a different team to knock their own teammates out of a gym to put their Pokemon in. Well, with the new gym system, that's not really an issue, unless you want to knock your own Pokemon out of a gym for coins. You know, right now, the most common application of having multiple accounts is to have extra firepower for raids, which, I mean, is not really hurting anyone, honestly. You're actually probably helping people. There have definitely been raids that I've done here in Long Beach or anywhere really where we might not have beaten the raid boss if one or two people didn't have extra accounts. So yeah, it's against terms of service, but depending on what you're doing with your account, it isn't always a bad thing. And I'm sure Niantic is probably okay with people buying twice as many raid passes because they're doing twice as many raids because they have twice as many accounts. So again, gray area, it's kind of iffy. One kind of common criticism of having multiple accounts at raids is that it takes away opportunity for other players to get EX raid passes on their actual main accounts, which I agree with. That definitely does happen. But honestly, the EX raid system at this point is such a lottery that it needs work far beyond the damage that people using multiple accounts has done to it. God, I don't know why I decided to answer this question. I was totally not prepared to talk about this. I don't know why I even decided to answer this question. I was totally not prepared to talk about this. Oh my god. Alright, look, just so this video doesn't end on like such a controversial note, one more question from my good friend from the internet, Snehal. What's the next travel plan, and when are you coming to India? I am trying to come to India next, actually. Look, I'm not saying it's happening, but I'm working on it. Actually, Snehal, I'll message you about the plans. We'll see what we can do. I'll keep you posted. You got a new regional, Torkoal, over there. I'm definitely excited to come catch that. I've been wanting to go to India for a long time. So I have Japan at the end of March, and I'm going to try to get to India before that. Don't hold me to it. There's a lot of moving pieces at this point, but it might be happening soon. All right, look, we're going to revisit the topic of multiple accounts and all this controversial stuff in the community another time. Go ahead, leave your thoughts on multi-accounts and anything else that bothers you in the Pokemon Go community, and we'll talk about it. Just not right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. It's the weekend. I'm trying to get back on schedule, though.